In my opinion, I think that people are influenced by external influence like social media and news outlets. For example, a study has shown that 68% of Americans currently get news from social media where content is filtered by algorithm and only shows things that they are favorite. So all the information that we see is filtered by the big data algorithm. For example, from my personal experience, I seldom open TV to read news and catch up with the latest news. As my personal experience, my family seldom open news, so the primary sources of getting news is from my friend share, or sometimes I browse through the Instagram and sometimes they will recommend some news, or I see my friend's story. For example, recently Thailand has suffered from earthquake. However, I knew the news through my friend's story instead of watching the television. And sometimes when I chat with my friends about makeup products, and the big data algorithm immediately recommend a lot of advertisement of makeup products to me, which may make me buy the products immediately.
I have a different opinion with you. As Mark mentioned that the confirmed bias, people prefers to see the opinion. This is same to their mindset. Also, I see many people so angry when they heard something that is opposite to their view. Social media and newspaper is fulfill the needs of them. This is the base law of market. They can earn money and survival because they fulfill that people need. Therefore, the people choose social media as the ways as an information source because they agree with the points of social media. And this is my opinion.
I kind of agree with you, because people just want the variation from others, and they want others to support their point of view or their thinking. So I don't think that you have mentioned a great point. And besides of that, I think that these social media have been recommend you or just pushing you into the echo chamber. I think this is true is because the algorithm besides of the the social media platform, they will always recommend that things that you like or they analyze that you want. And they just keep pushing and recommend you to inside to this kind of similar points or similar poses that will let you stay in the echo chamber. So and on top of that, I do think that people naturally prefer staying in echo chambers because I think human is a kind of scared of something new environment. We will always want to stay in the comfort zone instead of a lot of changing. So I do think that people will prefer staying in the echo chamber instead of changing a lot of any internal or external environment. How do you guys feel?
Yeah, I think people can realize that they have stayed in echo chamber. More people agree with others' opinions. They just focus on opinions which they think it is right. Social media will build echo chamber in silence, and then people will think about them and show their own opinions to everyone. But there are so many fake information in the social media. People would like to agree with the things that they saw.
Yeah, I kind of agree with you. I do think that there is a lot of fake news in social media that we can't judge it is real or not. So I do think that a fake news would affect kind of people who would prefer staying or not staying in the echo chamber. How do you guys think? Do you think that people naturally prefer staying in echo chamber or not?
I think people are naturally prefer staying in echo chamber as making new friends with usually make friends with similar interests or similar personality with us, and we are afraid of making friends that have different personality with us, and sometimes we hate listening to different views of others, and sometimes when we browse through the social media like Instagram, when we will support our favorite idol, and sometimes we will see the comments and we hate seeing others or haters that is disliked our idols.
Yes, I agree with your point. And I have tried to close the recommendation algorithm in TikTok, but after a week I open it again because I believe that many people are saying as me they don't want to see something news or not prefers. Yes.
Okay, I do think that you have take a good example, and I do think that personally, like me or other people, I believe that we would always wanted to receive some kind of information that we like or we prefer, and like TikTok. So if you like a one video, like the type of like pets, like cat or dog, I believe that the algorithm will analyze it and push a lot of this kind of type of video to you. So I do think that people prefer this kind of like, I don't like this is a business model or something else, but mentally I do think that humans want others variation, so they will just keep watching it and keep staying in the echo chambers.
Yes, people want to stay in these echo chambers.
And to sum up our final conclusion is that we think people are naturally prefer staying in echo chamber as the big data algorithm will focus and will follow and will recommend something that we like and that we think.
Yeah, but on top of that, I want to talk something new about like, I think that some kind of people is not naturally prefer staying, but they are just like pushed in the echo chamber by the social media or the news, because I do think that the producer of the news would choose a more hot and popular topic instead of like boring facts. So they would don't mind is this real or not. They just focus like it is popular, it is hot. So I do think that kind of like a lot of poses in newspaper are mainly the same. So like the celebrity or something more popular things that they would post it. So people kind choose to read other boring facts instead of like they are just can't focus on this hot and popular topic. So I don't think that they are just kind of like pushed into the echo chamber instead of like they naturally prefer to stay in it by their own self.
Yes, I agree with your point because the new facts may not get the people attention and it may not be popular.
Yeah, so should we conclude our topic? Like some of us do think people are naturally prefer staying in echo chamber is we are afraid to change or like afraid to make new friends in different personality, but sometimes we're just like imposed by the social media or the algorithm behind of this, so we don't have a way to choose instead of like we can't choose ourselves what the things that what we want instead of the algorithm will push us into